Hello, fellas. Welcome back here. That is the one and only That One Anarchist. The guy. I had a marker. I was gonna do a little bit of artistic expression, but on these because I have no fucking life. But looks like we aren't doing that now. I'm standing at the top of this. You can probably not barely see like anything because it's like pitch black. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm fucking doing. And today, I wanted to talk about growing up, dude, because I don't like it. I really don't. Now, for YouTube's sake, I am definitely graduated. Between you and me, the HS, as they say, it's what I am in, but I'm not gonna. I was in. I was. I'm still in the HS, dude. Don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's the HS is where I'm at. I don't know, man. Growing up, not a very fun experience, and I wanted to talk about it today because it's just been the thing that's on my mind recently with all my friends. So let me tell you a little bit of a story so you understand why I'm thinking this here. So, about recently, actually, just recently, it's been like a thing. It's not like one thing that happens, like a whole transition. I have this buddy friend of mine since 5th grade, Joe. 5th or 6th grade, something like that. Middle school. Really cool guy from my old town. Really cool guy. He's like 6 foot. He's like 6 foot. Used to listen to rap. Complete normie. We kind of changed him a little bit in like 8th. By the time I already moved to this place, by the way. When he changed to kind of more my type of thing, like a new metal dude. Still 6 foot. Still kind of a normie a little bit. But it was okay because, because we were the fellas, dude. The fellas. You know how it is. So, but recently he's been hanging out with these other kids. Kids named Corbin, Kaysen, Dominic. Now these kids, and they have a huge friend group. They're like the popular kids they were the popular kids back in my middle school, and I guess now it's their freshman year. So HS actually, definitely HS. So yeah, they're kind of like the popular kids, and they're complete normies. They bullied the fuck out of me in like 5th and 6th grade. Eventually, they knocked it off in like 7th grade because I got Joe, and they didn't fuck with us anymore when I had all the fellas with me, I was friends with those guys in 6th and 5th grade, but our bond wasn't as strong, Like, we were still friends and shit, but I was hanging out with my buddy Mason, who I've known since 2016, since like 10 fucking years, and this lesbian chick, fucking Jade, she's a pretty cool person. That's who I was doing. And then this one gay dude, fucking Patrick, he's a bit of a nut. That's what we were doing. Who the fuck is talking, dude? You guys hear that? Some kids. They sound a little bit younger than my age. I'll investigate that later, but like I was saying. Yeah, he started hanging out with these kids, and it didn't... I'm not a huge fan of it, obviously. Not a big fan of that. Hanging out with the kids who used to bully me in middle school, and I get it, look. It was like, this point, like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. Probably not a big deal. It's just the principle to me. Like, it's not really that they're my ops, dude, or whatever. I could give less of a fuck. It's the principle that he would do that. Like, I just feel like even though I don't care too much, it's like, by principle, you just shouldn't do that. Because it's just not a good look. And I don't know, it just kind of looks bad to me. Kind of shows his true colors, his lack of respect for me. And an earlier situation with him and my buddy Austin happened in 8th grade. This is happening now in freshman. In the big HS, I know. So, with my buddy Austin, he's a Christian dude. He's an incel. pretty much. He doesn't call himself an incel, but he basically is one. Because, I mean, he's like 4'11", like, he's an incel. Like, let's be real, he ain't getting any checks. What are you gonna do, you know? So, that's him. And he's pretty... His Christian faith is kind of what keeps him going, I feel like. I don't know. If he didn't have that, I don't think Austin would be around. He's been to a mental hospital, all that jazz, so... You know, even though I'm not a Christian, and I don't really like Christianity or religions in general... I can sympathize with him, and I respect him. I respect his faith, even though I'm not a big fan of it. Because why would I not? Well, see, Joe took things a little too far. Now, me and Joe, we're like atheists, right? I'm an atheist, he's an atheist. He calls himself and he's more of a LaVeyan Satanist. Like, that's part of atheism. Hates Christianity, hates all that. He doesn't like any of He doesn't like that Austin's a Christian. Okay, I don't really like it either, but I respect it. He doesn't. He would bully him, basically. He would fuck with him, mess around. Austin told him to stop multiple times. He didn't. And remember, like I said, Joe's like 6 foot, and Austin's like, no, he's like 4'11" or 5 to like 5'1". He's like short, chubby, stumpy guy. So he's basically, the power imbalance there caused Austin to be like, okay, I'm just not going to hang out with these people. And that's what he did. And Joe left him alone. And during the situation, he kind of blamed me for it. Now, that's a whole other thing, but I didn't take a side. That's the important part in this. Which is why he blamed me, kind of, a little, because I kind of got him into all the thing, blah, 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 blah. He kind of was like, yo, Rick, I feel like you kind of caused this. And I tried explaining to him that I didn't cause this. And I was trying to mediate them. I was trying to be like, guys, like, come on, chill out. Joe, stop fucking with them, Austin. Because apparently Austin had said, like, try to convert him or whatever, and like, Austin's not converting him. And neither of them listened because they were all stuck in their side of the story. Nobody else really helped me out, figure it out, because nobody gave a fuck. So I was kind of left on my own, and he eventually just left the friend group. Now, he came back recently, but, you know, I understand why he left, honestly, and I even did back then. Like, okay, understandable. And it kind of shows his lack of respect for us. That was the first sign for me. But I kind of ignored it because it didn't involve me. And it's harder, and I'm subject to this too, it's harder to, like, relate when it isn't you who's going through it. It's harder to relate, it's harder to know. There's a bunch of people in the comments, probably. If this video gets more than 10 fucking views, at least, because it probably won't, but there's probably going to be people in the comments about how I'm just some edgy emo or whatever, because so edgy, dude, or whatever, some bullshit like that. When really, it's not even like that. It's not. Am I a little depressed? Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm not diagnosed, so I can't say. But, like, you know, they're probably just going to call me edgy for it, and that's just because they haven't experienced the loneliness, man. They haven't experienced it, and that's, you know, and it makes it harder for them to relate, and Joe, kind of same thing. So, now this year, he's been hanging out with these normies, and he's been kind of a dickhead to me, honestly, dickhead. I haven't hung out with him in real life since, like, February, but, you know, over college, he's just been a dick, so I kind of given up on him. I've given up, and wanted to tell this story because it represents growing up to me, because, I don't know, we used to be homies, and then you just switched up, and, you know, that's kind of just part of growing up, man. And along with that, the friend group, I wanted to bring that up as an example, but the friend group's really just been falling apart all around. Ever since I left, it's just been getting worse and worse. My buddy Ethan has, like, no friends now because nobody talks to him. He's fucking depressed. my buddy Mason, he's kind of becoming a normie. My buddy Austin, he's alright, I think, but probably not a big fan of how this friend group's going. And my buddy Gabe, he's really depressed also because he doesn't have any close friends. And it's all of this stuff, like, all together, and it just sucks, man, because, you know, I remember back in 23, we'd be kicking it up, fucking shit up, fucking math class, throwing shit and fun. And I don't even do that anymore. Nowadays, I just go to school, come home. That's it. I don't fuck around. I don't talk to anybody. I don't do anything. It's sad. It's soul crushing. And the worst part is, I know it's gonna get worse because what happens when you're an adult, your friends, your friends, your buddies in school who had all this free time, now they don't got that because they got work, they got kids, they got a wife or something. You just probably will only be able to barely be able to see each other, and you'll also lose touch as well because you were growing up together. And that's kind of what's happening between me and my friend group now because I'm losing touch with them. Like, I can't relate to them as much because I'm not there. Simple. They have probably inside jokes I don't even know about because I'm not there. And it's disappointing, man. It's sad. I don't like this. I wish I could go back. And I don't know. All I wanted to really say is growing up sucks. It sucks balls, man. And yeah, I'm going to have to be an adult. Well, I'm definitely already an adult, but like mentally be an adult. Totally, guys. Totally. Mentally. Or be an adult soon. So it's kind of sad because I know all my friends are gonna be gone, and I don't really even want a girlfriend or a wife or any of that bullshit. Honestly, I just want to hang out with the fellas. I know people are gonna say that's gay, whatever bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Well, I kind of do, but you know, like I'm gonna do it anyway, and I don't know, man. Just the future looks very grim. It's already pretty grim right now because of a bunch of other reasons. That's all I really wanted to say, guys. Sorry if my ramblings were a little bit out there, and I didn't really get to the point that much because I don't have a lot of time. See you fellas, have a nice day, you know how it is. Cool skateboard, right?